Gentlemen, you know, I watched that footage. If you've been following this type of thing, like I have since I was about 10 years old, ufology, UAPs, all this, you hear about strange materials. What do we make of this ceramic?
Wow. When I purchased the ranch, I believed that there was a natural explanation, most likely behind everything that had been reported for decades, if not millennia. And what we have recovered from the Mesa is definitely not natural.
So at this point, Matty, we're looking at material that is out of its geologic context. As you said, Brandon, not natural. What the hell is it doing there? How did it get potentially hundreds of feet into the Mesa? It could be anything from the mundane to the exotic.
But here's the thing. Even if it turns out to be mundane, it's still a manufactured material.
In the Mesa.
It was so far into the Mesa that where we found it suggests if it was there by natural soil deposition would have been 50 million years ago.
Yeah.
Right? And so that changes history one way or the other because it means somebody put it in there somehow. How did it get in there? And why does our history record not show that?
Travis, you are as careful as anyone I've ever met to be very judicious as far as what you say, because you know you want to be scientific about it, and I respect that. But I want to ask you this too: have you ever seen a material act like that under any sort of microscope?
I have not, and I've seen many materials under an electron microscope like that, and I haven't seen it do that specific thing that we saw. Look at that surface right there. Zoomed in a little bit.
There we go. I can see some clearly defined, like, holes.
Oh, yeah. Are those holes getting bigger?
Yes, I think so.
What?
It is. It's opening up.
Yeah.
Holy crap. Look at that.
Travis and I both are familiar with the way materials like ceramics behave under electron microscopy. When we hit it with that beam, you know, we do see certain kinds of changes. The changes we saw with this material are not like the changes I've seen in other materials. That's what got my interest.
They're very unique.
Yes.
I think it's important to note that we are doing this in coordination with third-party experts, not only relative to the analysis of the material, but also the extraction and the examination with our archaeologists and our drilling experts. And they're all scratching their heads.
But with this, we have something physical that we know for sure is not natural. No matter what else happens across the entire ranch, we have something truly spectacular, a mystery that is waiting to be solved, and it's inside the Mesa. We know where it's at, and now we've just got to figure out the best and safest method to get it. So that's exciting for me.
You know, you have to think about this anomaly that's inside the Mesa. Did it come right off of that? Is this a piece of that technology?
All right. Well, let me put it this way, Matty. Stay tuned.
We will. And thank you, gentlemen, so much for this unique opportunity. It's just awesome. To take a step back and to look at it overall, I think really helps the team, and it certainly helps us fans understand what's happening. So thank you so much.